this offense coming back out onto the field. And checking the timeouts. They do have two defensively, but that one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Off play action. Madden on the move to his left.
And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
Looking to throw. Madden. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Back to throw. Madden eluding the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up second and goal.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Falcons under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. First down, Madden. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Let's go. Looking to throw. Madden. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Off the bootleg. Madden rolling to his right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden flushed out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, these guys scored. Remember, he ran it in the last time they had it. That was his 9th rushing touchdown on the season. Now they begin here on this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Madden sliding out of the pocket. Now he's free to midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Off the bootleg. Madden. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Off the bootleg. Madden. They'll roll him out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Madden rolling to his right. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg. Madden out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the 2nd half, the NFL record for single...
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He hits Adams, complete. Down the left sideline. Davante Adams, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams adding to his NFL record in touchdowns, and the Raiders. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He found Davante Adams for a touchdown on their last drive, and they start again with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun. Madden. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Madden. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held him to a... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Madden. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. Showing the tackle that gives him some room. Jamison Williams, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Madden. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he will be taken down. A good pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Let's go. Off the play fake. Madden. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Off-play action. Madden escaping the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Madden. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
Got it. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Madden eluding the pressure right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
And now here come the Raiders. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Shoves him aside.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Off the play fake. Madden steps away. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Madden. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Let's go now.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Raiders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Here we go, set.
On first down, Madden. This is caught by Williams.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points be
Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Go. Ready, ready.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this defense features Shaq Thompson, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL. action. Madden flushed out right.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And down to the 7-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Last drive, he ran it in. And how about that being his 10th touchdown on the ground this season, hitting double digits for a quarterback. Pretty impressive. 1st and 10 here.
Throwing on first down. Madden escaping the pressure right.
Across midfield. He's on his way.
And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Madden rolling to his... And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And he had the touchdown run on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
22 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Madden.
That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. Still going.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Mayer.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half. On 1st down, Madden forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. Off the play fake, Madden, it'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Ready?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden. And it's complete to Adams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Off the play fake. Madden, they'll roll him out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Off play action. Madden. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Off the play fake. Madden. It's caught here by Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden on the move to his left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Give them 32 on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Marshall. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders take the opening. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The Raiders offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off the play fake. Madden. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Off play action. Madden. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Off the play fake. Madden steps away. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Off play action. Madden. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams. 30 yards. And the Raiders are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The Raiders heading out to take over. Off the play fake. Madden. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Brian Burns in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off play action. Madden. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Off the play fake. Madden. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season.
So out come the Raiders. Off play action. Madden looking deep for Adams. And
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
Nice W today, man. Set. Ready. Set up. Set up. Ready. Break. Hot, hot. Down. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Here we go, set. Ready, set. Hut. Set. Ready. Set, go. Ready, ready, ready. Come on, set. Set, go.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' reigning league MVP. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Raiders and the Cards, coming up next.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game in these types of situations?
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Throwing on first down. Madden. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball game.
On third down, Madden dancing to his left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Off the play fake. Madden. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively.
Automatic
what did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play, but by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A very solid gain of 27. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high fly.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. On the move to his left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the... He ran the ball in on the last drive for the touchdown. That's now his 13th rushing touchdown on the season. Guys in the running back room probably say, hey, spread the wealth here a little bit. You don't have to run it in every time. 1st and 10.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. It's a foot race. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They go play action here on 1st down.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's throwing for a touchdown. Off play action. Madden. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas 1st. Off the play fake. Madden. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Message received.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg. Madden rolling to his right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Off the bootleg. Madden. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Off play action. Madden. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now
Ready? Let's go.
off the bootleg. Madden. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Madden steps away. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Off play action. Madden being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Madden. He's got Adams on the comebacker. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Ready?
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one too low.
Well, it looked like a nudge to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Off the play fake. Madden steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Raiders with a lead and the Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Looking to throw. Madden. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was a good play. An incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, God, this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Let's go.
Off play action. Madden rolling to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Set. On the ball, now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden on the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off play action. Madden. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Off the play fake. Madden. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Off play action. Madden out to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline. And a higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.